Law enforcement are supposed to be people you can trust, but what if I told you that getting arrested has turned into something of a game for some Bozeman police officers? Friday afternoon, a press conference was held right here at the Bozeman Public Safety Center where this very significant issue was discussed.
Two teams of patrol officers were engaged in a bingo competition where success in the game hinged on whether they engaged in actions listed on the bingo card.
You heard that right. In mid-January, 13 officers, including 2 sergeants, took place in an on-duty game of bingo. But this was no regular game.
It did look like your standard bingo card. Then they filled in squares of things that they wanted to see happen or have happen in order to check off that box in the bingo card.
The bingo cards included multiple categories. This card is one example. Some lighthearted, where squares included getting the lowest team scores on a physical fitness test or putting out a fire before the Bozeman Fire Department arrived. But the one category that concerned Bozeman Police Chief Jim Veldkamp was types of arrests or calls that officers wanted to handle.
So an example of one of those was to do a search warrant on a car, which in and of itself, that is part of their duties. The concern is if they manipulated anything in order to be able to search a car.
The chief says this game went on for 12 days until the command staff was made aware. At that time, the game was shut down. An inquiry was conducted to determine there were no wrongful arrests or officers acting outside of their normal duties.
We conducted our own internal investigation, and then after that, the city attorney's office conducted their own review.
Division of Criminal Investigation was not involved, but an external attorney was also contracted who reviewed all 24 cases that took place during the bingo time period.
And concluded the same, that 0 of the cases had been affected by the game.
Although he says there were 0 affected cases, Veldkamp tells me there are some disciplinary actions taking place.
The officers involved who had these cards handed to them, we had a lot of long conversations about this, and they were warned about how inappropriate it is. But the supervisors who participated or had any knowledge of it, they were disciplined beyond that. But again, I can't talk about exactly what it was because it's a personnel issue.
Moving forward, I asked what actions are being taken to prevent games like this. Veldkamp replied, training and education.
Along with us continuing to have those discussions and closer monitoring, can ensure this will never happen again.
Interim City Manager Chuck Wynn also spoke at the press conference, to which he wanted to let the city of Bozeman know.
I apologize to Bozeman that this happened. We are fully committed to learn from it and to do everything within our power to ensure it or anything like it does not happen again.
Comment from the Gallatin County Attorney can be found on our website. In Bozeman, Cassidy Powers, MTN News.